All right, I'm trying to find you here.
What is so funny about having Dawn? Of course, because we're friends, but she always gets the invite and can get right in. No one else. Maybe it's because we've been live before. I don't
I
know.
don't know. It's weird, but I have a lot of technical problems sometimes, but for whatever reason, it
Never.
works.
It always works. And it's always like, wait, what? We're here?
I know. I know.
Oh my gosh. Let's see.
Who's here?
Jackie is
Jackie's
here.
here. Oh, good. I'm getting the chat right on my phone, so that's awesome. Brooke,
Yeah. Sin is in the
Jen,
house.
hi.
Brooke. Hi, girl. Hey, little mama. Becky's here. Hi, honey.
Hi, Becky.
Wow, it's a full house. Okay, there's 4 people there,
Yes.
but still.
And I just want to say before we get started, Jackie, I did not forget. I'm going to tell you what these lipsticks are as soon as I get a minute. So,
yeah, we're definitely. Hey, Maria.
hey, Maria.
We're definitely going to. I saw Maria has a new unboxing. I didn't get a chance to watch because I had to work all day. But
me too.
Yeah, I used to have a job where I could kind of keep things on in the background. This job does not allow me that. So because I kind of used to do the same sort of thing over and over and over. Now I have to, really. So I can't have. I don't know if you're like this, but Bill swears that he can multitask.
It depends on what I'm doing. I mean, my job, there's certain things that we do that are kind of rote, but there's other things like if I have to work with numbers at all, forget it. I have to have total silence and I really need to focus. But if it's really routine things, I could do a million things at once and it's fine.
Yeah, Bill is like that, but I can't even. I can barely chew gum and walk. Like I'm not the one. Like I tell people, and I even told this in an interview once. Probably why I didn't get the job, but I was trying to be as honest. I guess you have to lie. But Maria will know because she's human resources. She knows about this. But I really literally said to the hiring manager, because that was one of the things, like, are you pretty good at multitasking? And I said, well, I can do one thing 100%, like great. 10 things,
yeah.
I said I can't. I'm just not that person that can. And they say, they've done studies. My daughter, who takes psychology and everything, she said, Mom, they've done studies that people who think that they're like my husband, who thinks he can do, texting down the road and like they can do it for a while until it catches up to him and they can't anymore.
Yep.
But he thinks, and he is good at, like, if he's on the phone. But if I'm on the phone, like if I'm here doing this with you and something was, beside me, I have to focus on you or that.
Right.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. So I can't. And so when people are talking, like if I get on the phone and my kids are yammering away, and I don't do that thing of, blah, 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 blah. And mommy said, I don't do that. I go, hold on one second. You need to shut it. Because I can't do it. I just can't do it. But yeah. So, and it's hard for me to go back. And, a lot of people will go back. I noticed this in Jacob's live, that people will hold conversations on Instagram, and chat in there while watching and talk. And I can switch back and forth, but I don't know what in the hell's going on in one place if I'm at the other. So,
yeah. And with that situation, you kind of need to know a little bit more about what's going on.
Yeah, it is. It's a real beach.
Yep.
So let's see. Everybody's saying hi. Hi, Matt, Tyler, Jack. Hi. Thank you, she says. Well, you can see. Renee is here. Hello, Renee. Sin says, I'm glad I'm retired. Sin, every single day. Dawn and I commiserate, and Cammie to some extent, but doesn't seem to mind that she works. She's just
No,
like,
not as much.
it makes me money. It gets me out of the house, and I'm kind of like, no, you don't understand the things I could do if I didn't have to friggin' work.
Tell me
But
about it.
I mean, seriously, I probably would never get out of bed, and I'd be, 500 pounds, because that's what I do if I don't have to work.
Well, look, when I'm here and I'm by myself sometimes, like I want to say 90% of the time, I'm feeding the cats. So
Yeah,
that's what it feels like.
it feels like it, don't it?
Feels like it just doesn't
Yes.
stop. So Sim wanted to know how's Philly today, and all I'm going to say is full of pollen.
Is it?
It's just raging. Oh, it's horrible.
Oh
Horrible.
God. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Maria says, yeah, when people do too much at the same time, quality will go down.
Yep.
Focus is not 100. I can't either. We drop. So it's true. But yet you always have a manager or a few that will expect that of you. Like, when you're doing this, you got to stop and then go do that. And I'm kind of like, no, ma'am, I can't do it.
Yep.
You went away, babe.
Oh, wait a minute. Am I frozen?
Yeah, you're gone. Where'd
Oh,
you go?
jeez. I had.
Did you have a call come in?
Yep.
Okay. Don't panic, guys. Don't panic. Yeah, when you hit okay. So when you hit that, what happens is it freezes the feed. I found that out the hard way. If you
Okay.
just let it ring, it'll just take you off for a minute. But let me see if I can take you out and put you back.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let me try to add her back. And I don't think it'll be a problem, guys. But yeah, this has happened to me so many times. You don't even know. And I always tell my kids now, guys, because they do call me for some reason when I'm live. There we go. I got her back. Okay, there you go. She'll be back in a second. There we are. There you go. Okay,
Hold
yeah.
on. I'm switching devices.
Okay.
Because-
Ooh, girl, that sounds like me on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Switching them out. Kill one battery and get another one. Girl, yeah.
There you go.
If you see me cross my arms, it's not a matter of fact and bad body language. It's just me cold as hell in here. Friday and Saturday. Switch them out. Kill one battery and get another one. Girl, yeah.
All right. Now something's screwed up.
Yeah, just on whatever device you are looking at and using, turn one of them down. You have one of them turned up. I don't know.
Okay.
So we're getting a delayed feed.
Yeah, there's a delay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, just turn that. Yeah, you can turn that completely down. You can still hear me, right?
Hang on for me to catch up.
Okay. You're not going to catch up. So on this one that you're looking at, that's where we'll get the audio from. And on the one that you're seeing that you hear the noise, turn that one completely down. So like I keep this one down. Yeah, you're good. There you go. You're good.
Okay.
That'll work. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, send audio from, and on the one that you're seeing that you hear the noise.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay. Yeah, on your phone. Yeah, turn it completely down.
Yeah.
There you go. I think that's it. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I'm trying to position the iPad now. So
So
bear
Becky
with me.
says, you're good. Okay, that'll work. Yeah. Oh no, it's still going.
Oh, you know
What
what?
the hell?
Shut up.
Got it.
All right, I got it.
Let's see here. So Becky says, good for you for being honest. I agree with what you just said. We were meant to truly multitask, and frankly, I would prefer that someone focused, right? Sometimes I do wish I would get the undivided attention of somebody, because I always know in a meeting, like when that person is 100% like we're And
Yeah.
then, I can see that you're having 10 conversations and mine's not really getting heard. So, yeah. In the work world, anyway. My kids, I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know. Moms have this weird thing that you can totally. My kids would get in the car and they would say a story, and I have the ability to be like, yeah, hmm, right? Oh, wow. But I have no, you know what I mean? Because I'm thinking about the day, and I was trying to tell my kid this yesterday, and somebody had sent me, Jackie sent me a thing. I think it was Jackie about was it Jackie? Somebody else. Anyway, Gen Xers and why, yeah, it was Jackie. Why we are the way that we are. Sometimes a-holes, sometimes we're not focused, sometimes we can come off short. But it boils down to when we were kids, our parents had their own lives,
Right.
right?
Right. Right.
And we were
Exactly.
just in it.
Yeah. We were raised by wolves. We did it all
We
ourselves.
did it all ourselves. Our
Yep.
parents wanted us to go play so bad so they could do whatever it is they did. And they didn't want
Yeah.
to worry about us. And they didn't worry about us unless the street lights came on and you didn't come in the door.
Yes. Exactly.
But my mom, especially if it was a day like today, it's very sunny and nice.
Yeah, here too.
Oh, you better not be in that house,
Yep.
girl.
Oh
That
yeah.
was what they did. And that was their time. Like, we've worked all week. And I've
Yep.
made you breakfast and dinner when I come home from work. And now it's the weekend or not. And I need you to get the hell, or summertime is the worst,
Yeah.
But, my kids are just like, what? And I'm like, it's so true. Our parents were, for whatever reason, wrong or right. It's just because their parents, I guess, didn't focus on them. But we were sort of living in their world. And I can remember driving places on trips and never speaking a word to them in the front seat. My sister and brother, I mean, we would converse or fight or whatever. But we just didn't have conversations, or it just wasn't a thing. Like, they didn't care. My mom didn't really want to know. My parents didn't want to know, how was school? Did you do this? What did you do?
Yeah,
Oh,
to a degree.
yeah.
I mean, my parents would always ask, and like, but basically, after I got to a certain point in school, they were no help at all.
No.
So it was like, if I didn't know how to do something, I couldn't ask them how to do it
Oh,
because they
yeah.
wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, they had no
So
idea. Yeah.
yeah, they had no idea.
And
And
my
things
my mom
changed
would
so much.
my mom would try to help, but my dad and mom together, they would be like, we're tired. We've worked all
Mhm.
day. We don't want to go to we've already been to school.
School,
This is
right,
your
right.
time. Figure it out.
No, it's the truth.
But now we
And
parent totally different styles as to what because that felt bad, right? To a certain extent. I mean,
I think that that's what it is because I noticed that
yeah,
with my friends' kids. My
yeah,
kids have fur, but all my friends that have kids, it's like they do everything totally revolving around their kids. And
right,
those kids, in turn, now I think expect a little bit too much. They just
right.
expect that
Our kids,
everybody is going to be that way because
exactly.
that's all they've gotten.
Yeah, our
So,
kids, because we knew, we would get school clothes,
right.
right? Unfortunately, my birthday was October, so and yours was close to school time
Mine
too.
was near
So
school time. But I
yeah,
had a
so we.
uniform, Winnie. I had a uniform, so
Oh,
we
that's
got
right,
new
Catholic school.
uniform
Yeah,
shirts, and if you grew out of the uniform, when you grew out of it, you got another one. So
yeah,
two
that's
two
right.
pinafores and a bunch of shirts.
Yeah,
So it was
okay,
a
that
lot of
makes
money
sense.
saved.
But we kind of got school clothes or new
Right.
shoes, and you couldn't play in them. And then we got for our birthday, and then we got for Christmas, and that was few and
It.
far. Like, you didn't
No.
like our kids are always, I need this, I need a new pair of jeans, I need it, I need it, mom. And we just go, oh, okay, oh, okay, sure. You know,
Yeah,
right.
okay.
That video though, I'm gonna have to send it to you, that Jackie sent me because it just totally opened my mind up to like,
I like to see
okay, that
that.
makes perfect sense. Like we were just supposed to live in their world, but not really disrupt it in any way, not be a problem. And they didn't know what the hell. So that's why I told my kids, I said, I didn't mind you going outside. That's why we put, jungle gyms and fenced our yards in and put pools and stuff in. And
Uh-huh.
we had it all, trampolines, you name it. Because I wanted them close because I knew what the hell I got up to when my mom said, "Get out of the house."
But see, you at least probably had grass and stuff. I grew up on a little street where you could only park on one side of the street for a good part of my childhood. So if you had to play, like you were literally playing in the street. If you wanted to roller skate, you were roller skating in the
Oh
street. I
God.
mean, like you could go to the park if you were old
Yeah.
enough to go to the park, but you were literally, out by yourself on the
Okay.
sidewalk. So you had to make do with whatever was
Yeah.
available, like your imagination or
Yeah, you
or
had to really
whatever.
come up with things. But
And
yeah, my
I
mom would
remember
never
the one
we didn't
thing.
have yards and all that. But I had a friend who had I just loved this girl too because and I think I was only friends with her like first and second grade. But I could and then everybody moved apart. But her name was Stacy, and she had the cutest dimples, little
Aw,
blonde hair, page girl cut, page boy cut, like kind of flipped under, blue eyes. She was the cutest thing. I
aw,
mean, whenever, I'd get her to spend the night, I mean, people would just look at her and be like, oh my God, you're so, she was like Brooke
how
Shields
cute.
gorgeous. But her mom and dad were groovy parents. Like they were that
Okay.
70s. So when you went in their house, they had a huge home. They had a really nice house. Okay, and it had one of the I had never seen this. It was like going into Graceland
Oh
because
my
they had
god.
like safari stuff, like zebra print
Oh my
walls and
god.
shag carpet. And remember when people did like their bathrooms in black and white? Like that was
Yes.
a big,
And the metallic wallpaper. My
yes.
grandmother
And
had
they,
gold. She had gold wallpaper with black flocked flowers.
okay, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can remember people having that. And wallpaper was the thing. Like you just didn't paint your walls like they do now. Everybody had not border, but wallpaper, wall to wall, shag
Wallpaper.
carpet. And so like I had gone to her house after school. I used to ride the bus to her house, and then my mom and dad would come pick me up after they got off work, right? Well, her parents worked too, so that she had older siblings, and it was me and her. Like we were really, I mean, we were little kids, and I would always take my skates, and they never parked in
Oh.
their garage. So they had a split foyer with a drive under garage,
Uh-huh.
and it was the whole of the house almost, right? Of course,
Oh.
when you're little, it seems like it. But we go in
Eh,
there and skate on that because there was nothing in there, no cars, no tools, no nothing. And we would go in there and just skate around like we had our own skate rink. But anyway, she
how
had a
cool.
sunken tub.
Oh hell, in that time, damn.
Yeah, she had a step. You had to step up 2 steps and had a sunken jacuzzi tub. And when
Oh.
I tell you, I was
Henry.
like, "Oh my god, I got to stay all night with you." And I did. And her mom said, "Yeah, you guys can take a bath." And we wore our bathing suits,
Yeah, to just hang in the tub. That's cool.
Yeah, just getting this huge sunken tub. I mean, we were little bitty kids, but I'll never forget that. Guys, I don't know what in the hell we're talking about. I
The
just went off on a tangent.
the one thing that I wanted, well, besides the baby alive, because I told you I was not allowed to have baby alive, and it scarred me to this day.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to feed that baby and I wanted to change its diapers and I
Yeah.
wanted that chewing action,
Yeah.
but I never had that. But the other thing that I really wanted that I never had, of course, I never had this item and never got to play with because nobody else had the facilities to do it either, was a slip and slide. I
Oh
used
my
to
god.
watch those commercials and I'd say, geez, those kids are having so much fun and they're so lucky and look at all that. And I was like, well, there's no way you could do
Mm.
that on the sidewalk. Like my whole stomach would be ripped.
You couldn't really do it on grass either. Listen to me.
Oh.
That thing would cover up with grass, the dried grass, and whatever was underneath it, you felt every bump. And then if it dried out at all, see, we didn't realize you put, like, a lot of kids would put like Wesson oil and stuff on it, make it really slick.
Oh, jeez.
We didn't do that. We just had a hose. You attached a hose at the top and it squirted down. But if
Yeah.
that thing, if you're sliding and you got down to the bottom of it and it was dry, oh my God, it would peel your skin back. It was horrible.
Well, good. I
You
didn't
did
miss
not
anything.
miss out on anything.
I feel better.
That was the worst. And then we tore that up and then we thought, oh my God, we'll make one out of trash bags. That did not work either.
Nope.
But anyway.
Nope.
Oh my God. Yeah, the memories of all that. But listen, yeah, that little girl, I don't know why that popped in my head. We started talking about that yesterday, but you know, my kids are just like, what? They did what they made you do. I'm like, they didn't make us do it. They told us to do something. We just did
And we
it.
did it. Yep.
What? And you know, I don't know, but my mom would take us out on Saturday, me and my sister, or you know, my sister, when she's 9.5 years older, so she kind of, when she turned 18, went to college, she was like, goodbye. You know, and my brother would sleep all day because he would lay around all night and go out. He was 6 years older than me. So mom, after a while, she would make me and my sister get up on Saturday and clean the house, change beds, do laundry, dust, vacuum, dishes, all the, right? But then we could go somewhere. We could go to the green stamp store. Or, you know, go to the grocery store. She wouldn't take us to any kind of like real shopping, but you know, that was something like.
Yeah, it was an outing.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, we got pop. My mom was a pop drinker from day one. So we, you know, some kids, I'd go to their house and they would have no pop. Do you ever go to a kid's house, they'd have no pop? And you're like,
yeah,
what the hell's going on with you?
I know.
You're like, what are you guys drinking? They're like, well, we drink Kool-Aid or water. And I'm like, what? You don't have a pop in this whole house? They're like, no. And I'd be like, I'm never going back there. They don't got pop.
My mom used to make fresh iced tea. Once in a while Kool-Aid when I was little, but fresh iced tea.
Yeah, we always had iced tea that would stop your arteries. Because I told you that on the last one. My mom would use that much sugar for that much tea. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to come down here and drink this tea, because this tea, it will,
sweet tea.
It'll rot your teeth out real quick. Yeah, it's more sugar than it is tea.
Oh man.
But it's good. I mean,
I bet it's good.
Sweet stuff is good, so you know.
Can't argue with that.
Let's go back and see if anybody's asked us anything while we got off on our right street over here. We took a right turn and said, where are we? We're back in 1975. Ed says hello, Ed. Ed is hilarious. Ed,
hello, Ed. I don't know Ed.
Ed is good. I don't know if Ed, have you started your videos yet? He and his sister have the funniest videos on YouTube or on Facebook, and he's making the transition over to.
Oh, so, cool.
Oh my God, Jackie, you're so sweet. Thank you. She says, always an absolute joy, Jackie. That's going in the old, you know what, beat up, trashed Kelly fund.
And if anybody hasn't gone over to Jackie's channel yet, go over and subscribe to Jackie. And while you're at it, if you're not subscribed to me, go on over to my channel too while you're at it.
Yes! This is a different Jackie, but yes, this is Jackie from Australia.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So Jack and Jackie, I just call Jack Jack's bag attack. We'll call her Jack, so we'll keep them separated.
Okay, so go to Jack's bag attack.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Jackie. You are so sweet. I swear to God, you guys are adorable. Thank you so much. So this is so funny. Everybody in the comments are talking. Speedy recovery. What's Serena? Serena said I've been out of work for 5 days because I fell and fractured my tailbone. Oh my
Oh
God.
God. Oh, that's awful.
Serena, I am so. Hey, Shiloh. Shiloh says hi. I am so sorry. Wow. YouTube has kept my spirits going. Well, getting to watch you two make me laugh and smile. Oh, thank you. I hope you get better soon, man. That happened to Napoleon Dynamite's aunt.
Oh God.
Remember Napoleon Dynamite? She broke her
Yeah.
coccyx.
Yeah. Coccyx.
She
Yes.
broke her coccyx.
Your favorite
But
bone, Winnie.
Serena, I'm so sorry. That I know that hurts. I have a friend who had I think they call it hiatal hernia on her
Hiatal
tailbone.
hernia. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
And that
Ooh.
was, she said that. So anything, because you have to sit.
Well, listen to this. I had this brilliant idea, Winnie, and I don't know if I ever shared this with you, but a couple of years ago when I was in Poland, I broke my hip. I fell and I actually broke my hip. It was a stress fracture, thank God. I was
But
able to
still.
walk on it all, but it was a broken hip. But I had said to one of my friends, I said, you know how like when you're young and you lose a tooth
Yeah.
and you have the tooth fairy and you celebrate like all these milestones. I said, well, we ought to start celebrating all the age milestones, like your first broken hip, your first false tooth, like those kind of my first bifocals, reading
Your first
glasses, like
chin
that kind of
hair that
stuff.
gets this long and
The
no
chin,
one friggin' tells you.
yes, all those things. I mean, like, why not? It makes things more fun.
Oh, John told me yesterday, my friend John, my best friend John, he said, I found a gray hair girl. And I said, well, hell, we're 54. You ought to have a ton of them. He said, no, you know. I said, oh, he said, I can't remember what he said, but he's real funny.
Yeah.
He makes you laugh, but he said something so funny he said, I went and got that damn razor. And he said, I'm smooth as, I can't even remember what he said, but it was so funny. But yeah, he said, there ain't none now. I'm like, but don't worry, that hair will grow back. But I notice I'm getting a stripe, a really white stripe right
Really?
here. Yeah. Can you see
Oh,
it?
I just see highlights. It just looks like a
Oh
normal
no, it's
highlight.
gray, honey. Woo, woo,
Oh,
woo. I
I
don't
have
care.
some in there, but they kind of blend with the blonde so far. But
Yeah, I don't
who
care.
knows? What
I
are you
I
gonna do?
decided when COVID happened and we couldn't get out, I had colored my hair every 6, 7, 8 weeks, whatever I could get away with. My
Yeah,
roots were that long. Cause I mean my hair's only that long.
yeah.
So anyway, I decided then I said I don't need it. I just will go gray and I'll be happy to do it.
Mm,
I didn't mind getting my hair done, but the time and I felt like I could do so many other things.
it is. It's a lot of
Yeah.
time. And I mean, during COVID, I lost all my hair, so there was that. I didn't
Yeah.
have to worry
But
about
you
that.
look
I always wanted
good.
to it. Thank you.
You look
But
good.
I mean, of all the times that you're going to have something like that happen, that would be the time to do it because then
Yeah.
you don't have to worry, like, hey, who's going to fix my hair?
I mean, it's getting long too now.
It
It's getting
is.
really
It really
long. Yeah.
is.
Because you like to wear your hair kind of down here anyway.
Yeah, like to hear. I don't like
Yeah.
to let it go too long
You're
because
almost there. Yeah.
I'm close. I'm really close. I think too long, it starts to look straggly, and then it pulls your face down, and
Yeah.
yeah,
I did it with, I haven't had long hair. God, I went to your style a few years ago and just, when I see a picture of myself, I go, oh God, no. I'm not the one. And I know people say it like, you'd feel so much better. I'm like, no, ma'am,
no,
I have to
no,
have a
you have a
pixie.
beautiful cut. Yeah,
I
you have
don't
a
like
beautiful cut.
I don't like any hair, man. It's so easy. But yeah, I used to get up every morning. I can remember going when I worked. This was when I worked at the last station that laid me off.
Oh,
I would be so tired because I have to sign in and be on the air at 6 a.m. Good morning, happy as hell.
yeah.
And I just dragged my ass in there with wet hair. And I would bring that. I had this little
Oh,
I had hair just exactly like what you have, but I had
okay.
bangs. And I would bring this thing and I'd go straight into the bathroom. I'd get there 15 minutes early, go straight into the bathroom. And I would curl blow dry that hair in
Yeah,
a style like yours. Cause mine wouldn't
yeah,
do
in a
that
little
unless I
bob.
did it.
I have
And
to
the
drive.
guys, they'd all say, "What is this? A damn hair shop?" I'm like, guys, you guys aren't even on the air. Nobody's on the air yet. Nobody's live. This
True.
hair dryer's not going to kill you.
That's true. That's true. But I have a little bit of wave now, so I could get my sea salt spray and like scrunch it up and let
Crunch
it
it.
dry, which I'm gonna rock during the summer.
That is going.
carefree,
Hey, hot girl summer, right
hot
here.
girl summer look. Yes.
Hot girl summer.
Something's got to
Ooh,
be hot.
yes, you're gonna be amazing, girl.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Yeah, I already know. Okay, so Dee Dee says hello. Dee Dee Bean, hi, sweetie.
Hi, Dee Dee.
Sin says, I didn't have any kids. I had a career instead. And Sin, kudos to you.
Yep. Yep.
What a career you had. That's awesome. And now you are able to retire and enjoy your life. There you go. I love that.
Can't have more than that. Can't wish for more.
No, Jack says, the words were mild. Were mind your own business. Yeah, that's right. That thing that you shared with me. Yes.
Yep, sometimes.
Renee says, I was left to go feral. My daughter won't walk to the school bus stop by herself. Right. We don't let them go across. I don't even go get the mail. And I got one. It's almost 16. So I'm very protective about her. And I would always, if my girls stayed all night, I don't care if it was my mom's, because they'd go down to the lake house.
Yeah.
And they'd see a lot of people. My mom, I remember she was my mom. I know how she mothers. So she was probably like, get out of the house, go have fun. And she didn't know what in the hell they were doing. And that's fine. That's her parenting style. But I kept up with them through the phone. And I would always, when they came home, I'd be like, did anybody mess with you? And they're always like, God bless, Mom. Why are you so? I'm like, because that's a real thing. It could happen. There's perverts out there. But yeah, they're always like, why do you always go to that? I'm like, because I know some people and this has happened. God.
Oh, God.
Yeah. But I'd always be like, did someone hurt you? Did someone touch it? Did someone say something? Like, no, Mom, no. Calm down. Melinda says, hello, lady Serena, Winnie. Where did you get those snake earrings from? Girl, I got these at Jeulia. I have the ring somewhere.
Cool.
But yeah, Jeulia sent me these and the ring to match, and I absolutely love them. They look like little emeralds inside. But I went to put on another pair. That pair I got from them with the damn jackets on the back, the little pearl. I think those are gorgeous, and I want to wear them all the time. But they are a bitch to get on because I can't see anymore. And then you can't put them on. Do you ever put earrings on in the mirror? Like, you can't see the back.
It's impossible.
It is. And there's 3 little holes.
And if you don't get the right hole, it's just like with the post. You could put those in lopsided, and then all of a sudden out pops your earring.
Right. And that's the trouble. And I was like, oh my God, I love these earrings. They're gorgeous, but I have to have someone put them on for me. So these were laying there with my Jeulia jewelry. And I said, oh yes, girl. If I can think, Serena, I'll link those after this is over in the live, because these are real, and they're heavy and substantial too. Not too heavy, but they're not Louis Vuitton Louise earrings. Good God.
If they're big. I didn't think that they would be that big, but they are big.
They're big and they weigh a ton.
Yep.
Even the little mini ones that I got for Christmas that year. I love them. But those are video wearing earrings. I wear them for the video and I go take them off. I can't do it. I cannot do it. But let's see. Melinda says, hi, Serena. Hey, Cammy. Cammy came by. Hello, doll. Miss Jelly, I caught alive. Woo! Hell yeah, you did. Maria says, oh, the slip and slide memories the injuries caused. Yes, there were rocks. If there were rocks anywhere, and you couldn't see them because of the grass, but they were there, and you hit one of them rocks wrong, girl. The Band-Aid, and my mom used to put mercurochrome on me. You guys remember what that was?
Yeah, methylate and Bactine.
Yes, and it burnt like
the Bactine. Yeah, we didn't. The team was too expensive, so it was the Mercurochrome. It
The
usually would be
Mercurochrome.
old,
Yeah.
and it would sting worse the older
Yeah.
it is.
I swear to God, my mom had a thing of, it's probably been 10 or 15 years ago. Campho-phenique.
Oh,
Has anybody
yeah.
ever heard of that for a cancer
Yeah.
sore? Or,
Uh-huh.
you know. Okay, my mom had a bottle of that, and I said, "This says 1987 on it,
My
Mom.
God.
Throw it out." She's like, "It's still good. It's still."
Oh,
I'm
no.
like, "It's 2000 something.
It's
That's old.
vintage.
It's older than the kids, and you're wanting to put it on a burn for them."
It's
Like,
vintage.
oh my God, she was hilarious. I miss my mom every day, guys.
I miss mine too.
Everybody. Dee Dee said we had both Kool-Aid and sweet tea. Yeah, we had sweet tea. Now my grandma, if you went to her house, she had Tang. She had damn Tang to where it was so friggin' old. You had to take a knife and right? And it wasn't, now they put them in plastic containers.
I
It
think
was an
so.
old metal can.
Oh yeah, that's the way they used to come. But no, Tang always reminds me of Married with Children because that's what the kids used to eat. They would eat a Tangwich, which was
Oh,
Tang
yeah.
in between the bread.
That is not much different. I think Bill said, because Bill grew up he grew up on the wrong side of the track. I mean, I was real close to the tracks, but he was on the wrong, on the other side close. But he said that they would get, when it got the end of the week, they were like everybody else. They'd go to the store on Friday. By Monday, half the groceries would be gone. But he said it got to the middle of the week before they went grocery shopping, and he said we had bread, which his mother referred to as light bread. Anything in a loaf of bread, Wonder Bread, everybody here calls that light bread.
Okay, it was
I don't
American
know. Light bread
here.
to me is low calorie bread, right?
Right.
But
my
no.
grandmother used to just call it American bread because she was
Well,
from
there you
Italy,
go.
so
Yeah.
you had to specify American bread.
Yeah. So he would take that light bread, that Wonder Bread, and he would put butter and sugar.
Oh yeah, that's
and slap that together and eat it. And I said, and we wonder why you're a type 1 diabetic, babe.
Oh, poor Bill. Oh my God.
But yeah. He said sometimes we just eat a mustard sandwich. We didn't have nothing. We didn't have no meat by the middle of the week. Oh God.
I see you popping up, Yota.
Yota, what is up? Brooke says, Maria says we played more with sprinklers. Oh, I loved a good sprinkler. Yeah.
If I went to Jersey, we had the sprinklers, but what they used to do is turn the fire plug on, and somebody would stand in front of the fire plug and put their hands around it and spray, and you would just, play with that spray.
Until the fire department came along and shut it down.
Yep.
That's funny. Oh my God, that's so funny. Miss Jelly says we had a fire hydrant. Love Chicago.
There you go. Yep.
So that's the difference between country dwelling and city dwelling. There you go.
Country mouse and city mouse.
That's it. That's all it is. Brooke says, how is John doing? Is he still smelling fab? He bought 2 Dior fragrances. The Gris.
I love that.
Yeah, he bought that one today. And then he's going to buy, I think he's getting, he has Oud Isfahan. But it's the other one that's called Oud. I can't remember.
Oud Rosewood? That's what I have today.
Maybe. He loves that. He got
Rosewood. Oh, it's beautiful.
So he bought those. So he is still doing perfume. Now, if John could get on live with me, because you have to have a YouTube channel to do it, I'd totally have him on. Because, but see, on Instagram, we were doing these lives and, I had 4 people in there. Whereas when we switched over to doing them on YouTube, not much more, but when I end a live, I'll see that 300 or 400 people has popped in and out, Yeah. So that's nice. I like that. I felt like I was reaching more people, and You know, people just weren't as big into the fragrance as we thought they would be, but John is a big fragrance head. He still is. If he gets a deal on the weekend, he'll say, "Girl, head over to whatever." Which Tuesday morning's gone now. They used to have the best deals on perfume.
Oh, I
Yeah,
remember Tuesday morning.
yeah, they gone everywhere. They closed down
Yeah.
around here. Let's see. Let me show. Let's see. Ed says I have about 6 videos filmed. Once we hit 10, I will load them all. Girl, they are a shit show. That's even better. Ed is hilarious. I just want you to know that Ed and his sister. So here's the dichotomy between Ed. Ed's like us, loves bags, loves everything from, you know, Louis Vuitton down to Coach, Michael Kors, Kate Spade, all that.
Come on in then.
Right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
his sister is the sort of like, what the hell? You spent how much on that? So it's the two of them get going. He'll do a haul and she'll comment on it. It is friggin'
Oh,
hilarious.
that's funny. I like that. I like
And
that
I
idea
can
a
see
lot.
Ed going far in the YouTube world with that. That's
It's
gonna be
always
amazing.
great to have somebody to play off of in that
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah, as soon as Ed gets established, we will definitely have Ed and hopefully maybe his sister too come on. So fun. They're hilarious. They're Southern like me, girl.
All right then.
Yes, Brooke said she didn't know Jackie had a channel. Jack's Bag Attack. Yes. So yeah, she says, I'm the other Jackie, my Australian sister. Started having a blast. You have the most fun. I feel like I can't stand it because my grandma used to do that. The lipstick would pull up in the corner.
Oh yeah.
I can't deal with that.
Yeah, it drives me
But you
crazy.
see me doing that and doing it. My editor guy will cut those out, but I do it all the time because sometimes I've had a few videos where it's group, you know, and I look
It's
like
strange.
God, the lady on There's Something About Mary. Do you know what I'm talking about? The neighbor.
Yeah.
It's over tan with the. I love that actress. It's hilarious. She was the one that played in. She played the landlord in the Bowl Kingpin with Woody Harrelson. Remember that?
Oh, vaguely.
You know the whole
yeah.
nasty scene.
Yeah. Vaguely, I remember that.
That
it was
actress
so long
is so
ago.
talented. God, she's hilarious and fun. Yes. And what I was saying to Jackie, I mean, so see, we've got Ed, we've got Jackie coming in. There's always, we were going to talk about this, guys, but it's a really good time to bring it up. Like, is YouTube luxury channel? Are they dying? I talked a little bit with Maria about it last week, but Dawn, tell us what you think, babe.
You know, I can't actually put that much stock in 1 or 2 or 3 YouTubers who now say that they don't want to buy luxury or that they don't want to do their channel. I mean, that's on them. You do you.
Yeah.
And because they're not interested anymore doesn't mean that other people aren't interested.
Right.
And, you know, I look at it like this, like you're on a diet, more for me.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's more people that are, you know, kind of floating around and maybe looking for a place to go, maybe branching out toward other channels. So
Sure.
that's not a bad thing at all.
It's not. And it's the cycle. It's the cycle of things.
It is.
It's the cycle of life, guys. Like things, you know, go around and, you know, people filter out and new people filter in. It just does that. I mean, that's change is inevitable.
Yeah.
So.
And then the other thing is, like, a lot of people are talking about, oh, well, I'm going to pivot to more affordable bags or, you know, more relatable things. And I've always bought a variety of different bags because I love bags. And I've been buying luxury since like 1998. And I've gone through phases where I haven't bought any luxury because I didn't see anything I liked. I've gone years.
Yeah.
I actually went through a phase where I bought bags from Charming Charlie.
Well, I bought bags there. They had some cute bags. I
They had some
bought
cute bags.
glittery bags from there. They had cute stuff.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of like I like different things. And, maybe if I buy a Chanel bag this week, it might not be relatable to some, but I'm not the kind of person that could go out and do that every week. And I'm not
No,
going to poo poo a bag because it's not a
no.
certain name if I really, truly love it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I kind of question some of these channels where they're only buying luxury or they're only on the journey,
Yeah.
which I've discussed the journey before. So, if you've never been the kind of person who considered themselves to be relatable or who's been interested in bags in general, kind of you leaving YouTube isn't going to be a huge loss for a lot of people because
Yeah.
not everybody wants to see these big, huge hauls every week.
Yeah.
And, these really, 3 times a week you're
I
unboxing
do.
something. Well, you like to see it, but
I do love it. Yeah, I love it.
in reality, I mean, you know, everybody that isn't going to be able to go
No.
out and do
No.
that. So
No.
it's only like here and there, but
Yeah.
that kind of stuff really isn't relatable stuff. But to go out and buy, really high end bag once in a while surely is.
Yeah.
And, my other thing is if you love bags and if you buy 10 contemporary bags, yeah, you could have bought a luxury bag for that money.
Yeah.
Those things really add up and they add up real quick
Quick. Yeah.
because I mean, I looked at the Doonies that I bought last month and our little Etsy bag and something else that I bought. Oh, the little Longchamp bag. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I could have bought a Gucci for what I paid
Yeah.
for all
Yeah.
these other bags, but
For sure.
sometimes it's you like what you like, and
Yeah.
that's kind of the way I am. And I'm
Yeah.
not going to buy it just to unbox it on YouTube. If I buy it, I
Well,
have
I
to really
did do
love it.
that. I did do that. I got
Yeah,
into that trap. But the thing is, I
you'll never get
think
your money
after a
back.
few years, the people that you've established that want to watch you for you, you know what I mean? Like you get a
Yes.
lot of looky loos if you do an Hermes unboxing, but that doesn't necessarily mean those people are going to come back and watch you
No.
again. It
No.
just means that video did something big and they pushed it out, and a lot of people who don't normally watch you did.
Right.
That you open yourself up for so many more comments, and not nice ones either. Sometimes they're very,
Exactly.
I've shown you,
Yeah.
we've,
Oh
we've
yeah.
shown each other kind of. So when a video gets big like that, it's great. And it usually is an unboxing that does it for
Hmm.
you. But I feel like I feel like where Yota and maybe me and you, where we're at now is, we still shop.
Right.
But I looked at because I do my taxes last week, and I looked at all the spending I did as far up until this point last year. I had probably brought in 10 bags. I mean, I had Fashion File because I remember
Yep.
saying so many times, like, hell, here's another. I had 10 of those dang calendars. That
Me
means I
too.
bought a lot of crap.
I have a basket full.
Right.
I mean,
But
I,
this
I
year
really did.
I haven't bought one. I have one thing on reserve now, but I haven't bought
Okay.
anything from Fashion File since December, which for me, I know that sounds like, beesh, you only talking about 5 months. But for me,
It's a big step.
I have 4 pages of purchases for, like, it's just an
Yeah.
endless cycle of,
Oh yeah, I bought that
oh,
little
this,
Chanel
and this,
pouch.
you know.
The other thing
But
is too that's really weird is, you know, I have a whole playlist of Hermes videos because I do have a pretty nice collection,
yeah,
for not being on the journey. And whether you call them starter pieces or whatever, they're still Hermes. So,
yeah.
it is what it is. But
And you have jewelry and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
oh, I have stuff from every category. If I was
Yeah.
on the journey, I could have gotten Birkin, I'm
Shoes.
sure.
Yeah.
Shoes, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Housewares, stationery. I mean, I bought from pretty much every category except for ready to wear. But
Yeah.
if I do an Hermes video, I'll be lucky if like 200 or 300 people watch it. Because
Really?
because it seems like people want to watch you unbox, like the big three.
Yeah.
And other than that, if you're not on the journey, nobody really cares.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, I could review a popular item and something that I've had in my collection for a while, and it's like, you know, nobody cares.
No.
But if
Yeah.
you unbox a Coach bag, you'll get
Oh
1,200
my gosh.
views in
Everybody.
24 hours. Everybody
Yeah.
comes running.
Everybody wants to see a new Coach bag.
Yep.
I
Or
mean,
Marc
across
Jacobs.
the board, Marc
Yep.
Jacobs and Coach are gold.
Yeah.
And the thing about the people who leave and I'm done with my channel. I'm not going to put now their channel is evergreen, right? So
Right.
they've gotten to 30 or 40,000 subscribers. They're still going to get people Googling and finding their video. They're still going to make
They
a
sure are.
check.
They
Yeah.
still they sure are. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. They don't have to put out
Unless they
anything.
remove all of the luxury, all of
Right.
their videos up until then. But I can't see why anyone would, because now you're not doing anything towards your channel. You're just raking in whatever
Right.
dividends, even a little bit. To me, a little bit. I know that I've heard some people say, yeah, I make $500, $600, $700, $800. Like, to me, I'm good with that.
Oh, I'd be happy with that. I'm lucky if I make 100. I
Yeah.
go for months and don't get a check at all.
Yeah,
So
and that happens too. I mean, I
yeah.
think a lot of people new coming in. I did watch this one girl. I won't put her on blast, but I did watch this one girl, and she started about the same time as me. And she every time she did a video, she unboxed a really expensive thing, and then I noticed after about a year, she started getting. She and I were climbing up. We had subs, and then she, started really doing well. And then all of a sudden she quit. And I thought, did you quit? I didn't know why she quit. I thought maybe she quit because she didn't, she couldn't keep that up. I know I couldn't.
I
But then
couldn't.
it just means that you've got to come up with actual content. And that
Right.
is hard. That
Right.
can be hard.
I don't I really wonder if you base your channel around unboxings for the most part. I mean, if that's like 90% of your content, what do
Yeah.
you do when you're not going to unbox anymore? You have to
Yeah.
think of something, because there's only so much that you can do if you're not really putting out information, like
True.
usable information for
True.
everybody. And
True.
it's not always really easy, but
Yeah.
you have to get creative. You have to talk about things, people want to know about bags that are 20 years old. People want to
Yeah.
know how things
Oh yeah.
hold up. They want to know about the leather, not in a Tanner Leatherstein sort of way necessarily, but
Right.
if you
Yeah.
have an Hermes bag, they want to see what the leather looks like in a couple of years and
Yeah.
if it's going to hold up or not. So
I
you have
wish
to
I
kind of
had a
look at those
fake
things.
bag for every one of my authentic bags. I wish I had a fake so I could do
And compare. Yep.
and compare, because people loved those
Yes.
videos.
Yes.
I
Well,
mean,
because so many people don't know.
yeah, and are
And
getting duped.
right. And it could be
Yeah.
hard. I mean, I remember back in the day before eBay cleaned up their act a lot. I
Yeah.
remember seeing so many Louis Vuitton pieces that I knew were fake because they had the plastic tag hanging from
Oh
them,
yeah.
and they had the plastic wrapped handles. And
Yeah.
back then you'd be able to contact whoever, like you could see who bid on it. And I would
Mhm.
contact these people and say, take your bid back, this bag's a fake,
Yeah.
and report the seller. And people would get pissed off. They'd say, well, why are you getting involved? And I'm going to do what I want to do. And I'm like, you're paying $1,000 for this bag that's not worth 2 cents.
Yeah.
If it's $10, okay, but
You'll never
you
be
want
able
to?
to repair it. You'll
Nope,
never be able
nope,
to resell it.
nope.
You're stuck with that bag. But I've been duped several times. I mean,
Yeah,
more than I care to count. You don't even know how many times
I've
I've
been
been
duped.
duped in the process of trying to buy authentic.
Yeah.
eBay's really good, and PayPal, if you pay through
Oh,
PayPal,
PayPal's great.
they're great to give you your money back. And then, I've been stuck with the item so many times. That's why when I show you guys things, it's usually because
Uh
I've
huh.
been refunded and they said, just keep it, just keep it. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, guys. So, yeah. But yeah, there. I know Golden Goose sneakers. I got duped on those. And I don't remember how much I paid, but I knew the deal was too good to be true. And so when I got them, yes, of course, they were not the authentic thing, but PayPal was really good to refund me on
Yeah.
that. And
Thank
the
God.
thing about the seller is, as the website that I went on said, 100% authentic Golden Goose sneakers.
Right.
So, you know,
Why
I
would you
thought,
think
oh,
different? Yeah.
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 So, and they weren't.
But
So
I
that, yeah, it
noticed
happens. It happens.
sometimes on Etsy, they'll list dupes as vintage. So you
Yeah.
have to be very, very careful because, you, I mean, if you don't know any better, you could think that you're getting a vintage bag and it's not a vintage bag.
No,
It's
it's a
brand new
fake. Yeah.
and it's fake.
And also earrings. I'm going to do an Etsy jewelry haul.
Yeah.
Lookalikes, because they're so, I show them to you all the time. I'm like,
Yep.
look at this. Would you look at
Yep.
this? Oh my God. They're
Some
asking.
of them are great looking.
Some of them are great looking, but you know that you cannot buy a pair of Gucci earrings for $24.99, guys. Like
No, of course
you know
not.
that.
I saw a pair of
So
Chanel lookalikes on Amazon. They were $10. So I said, well, for $10, I have to buy them and at least I'll show what they look like.
yeah.
Of course, I never got them. I don't
Yeah.
know what happened to the seller. Seller disappeared. And it was like, oh, well, for $10, I didn't even go and
Yeah.
hunt down or, I just kind of chalked it up as a loss. I think I was eventually refunded, but
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't possibly think that they were going to be any good at that price.
No. I mean, you have to kind of use a little bit of logic when you are buying things from places like Etsy, Poshmark,
Yeah.
Mercari. Mercari, this is the funny thing. I think I told you about this. I bought, they didn't have G's on them. I think they just had one G or a C, but
Mhm.
they were in the style of a Gucci scarf. And I bought them from China off of, what's that website? AliExpress, like DHA.
Okay.
And they didn't say
Henry.
Gucci anywhere. But I went to sell them and they shut me down. They actually emailed me and they said,
Ooh.
"No, we're removing this listing because you're represent." And I said, "No, no, no. I put on there unbranded generic scarf with a G on it. Like it had one G."
Yes.
And
It
they were
happened to
like,
me.
"Yeah.
I had a handbag crave, the
Yeah,
handbag
I
crave
sold mine
website.
on there." Yeah.
Well, I tried to sell mine on there and they took it down. They
Yeah.
said that I wasn't allowed to sell it. Even though I said there's other listings for this bag that
Tons.
clearly say
Yeah.
that it's from Handbag Crave, that's the brand, and
Tons.
there's no branding anywhere on it,
No.
but no, they took it down.
Yeah, I was able to sell. I had a little mini looking Kelly from Hamburg, and I never used it. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead. I think I paid $88 for it and sold it for 89 or so. I don't know, but
Not
I
bad.
was glad to get rid of it. But I put on the listing like generic handbag crave in the style
Yeah.
of, and some things, that's what I did on those scarves, and they were like, mm-mm. And then I go on there and see tons and tons of LV scarves that I
I
know for a
know.
fact are not $40.
Oh, I got, because Poshmark, you can leave comments or whatever it is. I don't even
Yeah,
remember.
feedback.
Just
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
it's
Oh
like
yeah,
on
you're
the
right. You're right.
listing.
Yeah.
And I don't remember. And I mean, I am the beast who will do something like that. There was a
Yeah.
woman who listed for $500 this extraordinarily fake Louis Vuitton scarf that that it was one of these pashmina things that you buy on a stand somewhere, like on
Yeah.
Canal Street. And
Right.
it had those really fake rayon tassels hanging from it.
Oh
And
man.
I posted there, this is not Louis Vuitton. And she told me to mind my own effing business, basically, and that nobody's going to tell her. And why am I leaving a comment? It's because you're duping people. That's why.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and
If
I
I feel
reported
like
it.
we wouldn't care if you aren't if you said this is a dupe, a lookalike.
Right,
Like,
right.
give me
Then
the
have at it.
choice. Yeah, give me the choice to decide whether I want to buy that or not. But don't take the choice out of it by saying that it's real, because I
Right.
want to buy it if
And
it's
what got
real.
me And what got me, when I reported it and they didn't take it down.
Of course not. Now I don't sell on them. I don't, because it wasn't shady. I mean, Poshmark is, can be legit, and I
It
bought some
can
things on
be.
there, but it got to the point where we would list a bag, my daughter and I, because she co-conspirator with me on listings. We would list a bag, and I swear all the comments would be, "Will you trade for this? We'll trade
Yeah.
for this. We'll trade." And I
Yeah.
was like, "No, I'm asking this amount of money." That's how. And so we just thought it was
Yep.
too shady, and we said, "No, we're not going to deal with it." But anyway, let's see what we got here, Dawn. At Tracy Plans, they were the best, coldest water ever. The hydrants, yeah. We hadn't talked to people in a while. Dee Dee Bean says, now I'm gonna buy me a new Dooney for my osteoporosis diagnosis, because now everyone calls me old. Dooney bags can get heavy though. Like
Yes.
those leather bags are heavy. Be
They
careful.
can be. Yes. I'm very,
But I
very
love me
careful.
a good vintage Dooney and Burke. I love Dooney and Burke. I mean, as my sister calls Booney and Dirk, I'm gonna put that video on as a short. I gave her a Dooney and Burke bag for a Christmas one year, and she said, "My very own Booney and Dirk," and I was like, "Okay, girl, you ruined it." Caleb says, "Hey, Winnie, hey, Dawn," and also to everybody else, "Oh my, hey." Jack's Bag Attack says, Jackie says, "I just ordered 2 Doonies after watching Says What." Now those bags that Says had, they were cool. Caleb saying, "Hey,
cool
Jack."
ones.
Caleb, I'm so glad. Caleb, I have to tell you, I don't miss your live on purpose on Thursday. I am just trying to stay awake, and I normally fall asleep, and I apologize. I know you guys are an hour behind.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
when they say 8, it's 9 for me, I think.
It's 9, and I'm always like in between getting things
I
ready
know.
for the next day, and I try to watch some of it, and
Yeah.
I never can like block that time off to watch the whole thing.
Yeah. I love watching Caleb and Zane. They are.
Oh, I love Caleb and Zane. They're
amazing.
they're
I wish we lived
fantastic.
closer. I would love to go
I know.
shopping with them. Do you know the thing that
For
I
real.
really want that Caleb has, and probably you have access to? Is it Ikea? So do you have an IKEA? Okay.
I have an IKEA.
So they did a shopping vlog one day. They do their weekend vlogs, which I love.
Uh-huh.
I would never be able to see anything in Chicago. I've been to Chicago once. It was cold as hell. But listen, yeah, they went up an escalator, and you can put your cart on it. And I just was like mind blown. Okay. But no, Caleb bought the cutest pink toilet paper from IKEA.
Oh, they have it. Yes.
I know, and I wanted some so bad.
And their showrooms, when you would love, the one area that they usually have is set up like a tiny house. It's like as big as my kitchen, and it has everything that you need in this little wee space. And they have it all tricked out with all these space-saving IKEA things.
Oh my God.
Or as they call it in Europe, Ikea.
Oh, Ikea. Is that how it's said?
Ikea.
Okay, so
yes.
That's like we call Adidas, but it's really Adidas.
Yes.
In Europe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. How crazy. I would love to go to Ikea.
It's fun.
Take me. Dawn, take me. But you know me, I never leave anywhere. I want to go everywhere, but I can't get there because, damn it.
Oh, Winnie.
It's
one
crippling.
day.
It's crippling. I got to. I can travel with Bill, but most of the things that people want to do and have fun don't involve the husband. But Bill, I can take him, and now that his eyesight is so poor, I would have to drive, and Dawn. But listen, I found an Amtrak. I said, Bill, can you at least get me? Yeah, it's 2 hours away, and it's $89 from High Point. I don't know if it's High Point, whatever's closest to me. Spartanburg. It's a couple hours for me, couple 3 hours. And then I said, if you can get me to Spartanburg, then I can catch the Amtrak And Dawn
Yes.
can come get me, or I get an Uber from the Amtrak station to her house.
I get you. I got a couple of Amtrak stations. Yes, do it. Do it.
That's hilarious, right?
Oh my God, that would be awesome.
I think I could
Amtrak's
do
good.
that.
You think? Oh, do it. Do it. Yes. Yes, girl.
I
yes.
mean, I don't know. Oh my God. Amtrak
Yes.
though, I think that would be amazing.
Oh, that would be awesome. We're going to karaoke night.
Oh. Yeah, we would sing, girl.
Oh,
He
yeah.
says my mom used to use that red stuff, we called it monkey's blood. Oh, yeah, mercurochrome. Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yota was here. I missed Yota. She said she's got to dip out and go do her class. Oh man, Ed is so funny. All of his little messages get tagged, and I don't know why. He's not even saying anything bad. What the hell? Ed says we're so excited, but my first video is cringe. Everybody's first video is cringe.
Yeah.
Let me just I've never talked to anyone ever on YouTube and they've said, oh yeah, man, I hit it out of the park. My first video is great.
Yeah.
First 50, first 75 of mine. I'm contemplating removing them because they're so damn like,
No, don't do it.
they're so great. I never put on makeup. Very bad lighting. I had a table behind me with a bunch of bags just thrown up because I used to work in here. Not work, but like work on my bags in here.
Yeah.
So I had a table set up and a chair, and I would just, tinker on bags up here. So this was really my person room.
Right.
But yeah, I thought, well, I'll just plug in a light and turn the camera on and go. Oh my God. My hair at that point, I wasn't really getting across to the girl that used to do my hair. She was wonderful. But I wasn't really conveying to her what I really at that point wanted because I was scared to go to this style. I don't know what I was thinking. So I have this weird like flock of seagulls just always in my face. It's just a very cringy, like, who the F? And I was heavier. Actually, I'm heavier now, but it's displaced different. Like I look bigger and I don't know what it is. But those videos are awful. They are. I'm trying to be funny. Like I'm like overtly trying to be. Hey, look at me. And my daughters are like, Mom, stop. Just do what you do with us and just let the camera roll. Like we'll get the funny stuff. But I always like, oh, I got to come out here and do a routine now. And it did not work, girl. It did not work. It was not a good look. But Ed, yes, everybody's first videos are not good. Speaking of TV, piss me right off. I watched Love is Blind, season 4. The stupid live reunion, nowhere. Like y'all failed.
They didn't do it?
They tried. They couldn't get it on. They crashed the damn internet.
Oh my
Wi-Fi.
God.
I don't know what happened, but I actually got on chat
about that. Yeah, that's weird.
I got on chat with them and I was like, "What's going on, guys? Get your shit together. We need that. You're the ones that pumped up this reunion, and we really want to see it." But nobody, and we just sat there with a big, sorry, we can't show this. And the lady said basically the same thing that was on the screen. And I said, $25 a month now when this was $7.99 when we started. Now you have the gall to charge me $25 and you don't deliver. I want a refund. She was like, oh, thank you, ma'am. Karen, is that your name? And I was like, no, I'm just being a bitch.
Sometimes you got to be a Karen, though, or you get absolutely nowhere, especially with the cable company.
Oh,
but wait, speaking of TV, my heartbreak, American Horror Story, the new season.
Yeah.
They're going to film, or they started filming. I don't know. They think it's going to premiere in the summer. And the title is called Delicate. And Emma Roberts is going to be in it. It's based on a book, and the book didn't come out yet. And one of the featured, if you could call them actresses or who's going to guest on the show, is Kim Kardashian.
Oh.
Now, okay. I don't even know what these people are famous for. I don't know. I truly don't, because I just stay out of that altogether. They don't
Yeah.
interest me, impress me, or anything. And
Yeah.
I'm like, now why do they have to go and darken my door with one of
Maybe
my
it'll be
favorite
really good.
series?
Maybe she'll get killed in a really heinous way. Last
That could
season,
be.
I really loved the whole back in the 80s and the Fire Island and all that. I
Yeah,
really
yeah,
loved
that was really
because I
creepy,
don't
and
think
it
that
was so
era.
real.
I think people gloss over that, and kids, young kids, don't realize uh, the terrible things that went
That,
on.
yeah,
Okay, in
yeah,
the 80s
yeah.
surrounding that, and it was a bad time. It's a bad look in our history, guys. I mean, there's a lot of bad looks, but that one sticks out particularly bad because I'm an ally and I have a lot of friends,
Yep, yep.
and I've
Same.
lost friends, and I have friends, who are living, with the disease, and it's a very,
I've worked
it's
with
no joke.
people.
It's
Yeah,
no joke.
I've worked
But
with people living with it, and God bless, they're still,
thank goodness.
thank goodness, they're
Yeah.
still here, and
Yeah.
things have changed a lot now, but back
Yeah.
then it was just a horror story, and people
Yeah.
just didn't know.
Yeah.
And just the club scene in New York City, and I only know from in the 90s, and like kind of mid late 90s going, you really had to be careful where you went, because there was all kinds of, if
Yeah.
you ever saw Party Animal, with these
Oh
club
yeah.
kids, and a
Yes.
lot of
That
craziness that
Macaulay
was happening.
Culkin. That was
Yes,
a true
it
story.
was a true story.
I actually
But
saw that actual kid
on
as a
Sally
club
Jesse
kid on
Raphael,
Donahue. Did you
I
remember
saw
seeing it?
I remember seeing the Sally Jesse show.
Yes, that too.
Yep,
Yes.
yep.
Okay,
But
yes.
there was just
Yes.
a lot of craziness that happened, and yeah, things, thank goodness, are much, much different.
Oh, hey, Toach Jean is talking. Let's see. Toach Jean, what's going on, honey? I
Hey,
love you.
Jean.
Mary D, hello, Dawn and Winnie. I love your channels. Marcia Edgel, hey, ladies. Hey, girl. Caleb says, oh, he did a paid partnership with Coach. Makes you question his biases. I don't know what we're talking about. I'm sorry. I'm lost. Love those comparison videos. I hope to do more, but then how am I going to source the fake ones? Like, okay, what are we doing? Toach Jean says, Dawn, Grandpa is talking to you. Hi.
Hi,
Amy
Jean. Yeah,
McDowell, hey.
Grandpa.
I don't know why Amy's comment. I had to hit yes on it, and all she's saying is hi, Jean Hart. I don't understand why Amy, I don't understand why it blocked you, babe. How you doing, girl? Marcia Edgel, I just received an LV Hampton PM. The bag is amazing. It had a little mark in the corner of leather, but it buffed out with leather cleaner. Way to go. Yes, girl. I feel like you can't really see it, this Coach bag that I bought, and I haven't carried because I can't get out of this one bag story in my life, but I feel like there won't be much buffing on it, but it'll get scratched and beat up, and that'll be okay because I kind of am into that now.
But I think that's the bag that's gonna. It's like kind of intended to do that.
Yeah,
that'll all just kind of get smushed in with the look of the leather. It's going to be worn and broken in and really cool looking.
Toach Jean says, Jackie making me nervous. Jackie said on Mercari they list the wrong bag and show a replica bag of LV. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they do, but you can get authenticated for $5. So Jean says, you're making me nervous. I just got an Alma GM on Mercari. If it's the one I seen on your channel, that's totally real. That's
real. That one is definitely real. I know from
for sure. Yeah, you didn't get taken. It's probably authenticated. So I kind of get a little nervous, but so I bought a pair of sneakers on there one time, and they authenticated them, and then I turned around and never could wear them because I thought I could wear a size 40 like an idiot, but I couldn't. But I just thought, oh yeah, it's gonna be fine. But anyway, I couldn't wear them, and I decided to run them again back on Mercari. So I went to get them authenticated, and they wouldn't do it. They said, no, these are fake. And I said, what the hell? I bought them as an authenticate. But it turns out, so they refunded me the whole amount for the sneakers. And then I'm $0 at this point. So I sent them to the Real, and I think made $200.
Hey, it
And they
worked out.
authenticated them, and they were actually the real thing. So that was a big, like, oh shoot. But anyway, Toast Jean, yes, you're good. They'll refund. Yeah, if you buy anything that is fake and you find out, no, you're good. Wednesday, hi. Wednesday, how are you, hon? Scared to buy secondhand on most things. I don't really do the authentication thing, and then hearing horror stories of how fakes slip through. Yeah, but if you
No.
if you live near an LV boutique, like Michelle says, run it in. You get something, you buy it. Most places back it. eBay will, Mercari will. I think Posh will if it's over 500. So if you buy one and you run it into the boutique and you say, "Hey, I'm thinking about getting this repaired," and they hand the bag nicely back to you, Michelle says that means, "Oh, sorry, we can't work on your bag because it's a fake." Not every
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
Yeah. Winnie, tell Dawn I say, Dawn, Grandpa's talking to you. Yeah.
Yes, G.
Winnie, you done opened yourself up to trade requests due to your trade with Meredith. I know, right? I'm always down for a good trade.
That was a good trade.
That was an excellent. I was okay with that, and I'm very happy with everything about that. Yeah. Meredith is cool. I love Meredith. I think she's good people. I even had somebody today comment on our live from way back, and they said,
"Oh wow,
you guys are so different, but you like a lot of the same things." When I got to listening to you guys talk, because I'm a huge Wizard of Oz gal.
Right.
And we have down here, it's about an hour from here, up in the mountains. There was a park.
Ozland, the Land of Oz thing.
Yes.
Oh, I'd love to go to that. I saw that the first time. I saw a video of it, and I was like, "That is the coolest thing ever."
Yes. And so now what they do is nostalgia tours. So they open it up, like we've gone a few times in the summer, but in the fall, the tickets are kind of high. And what you do, you drive up and you get on a little bus, or you park, and then you go through and you can walk all through the house, and there's little face painting, and it's really nice. But I went when they really had the park. So
yeah,
it was something.
Park.
Yeah, it was a park, and it was really nice when they first did it. It was only open for a few years, probably 10 years, but I can remember going. My mom loved to go up there, and I just love Wizard of Oz stuff. So, yeah, she and I do love a lot of the same things. But
and
I love
that purse.
Do what?
She loved the little coin purse.
She did love it. And you know what got me was she did a video when we traded. I'd already sent it to her. She was like, I don't buy Coach and stuff. And I was like, oh crap, here's me. And I said in the comments, like, I sent you something. And
I remember
she
when
was
you
like,
said
no,
that. Yeah.
that's good. But yeah, I totally get that. I might not, like, I don't buy, there's a brand, you guys love it. And Maria just opened, what's it called? Yeah, Aspinall. I won't buy Aspinall. I don't know why, and I don't dislike them. But if someone gifted me something, of course, I'm going to be like, oh, shit, yay, thank you,
Yep.
But that doesn't mean I'm going to go buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes it's just that way.
Yeah, it's that way, yeah. Caleb said it snowed yesterday in friggin' Chicago.
No. Oh, my God. Caleb, it was like almost 90 degrees here last week.
Yes.
In Philly.
Dee Dee says, love Ikea. We just got one in 2020, just in time for you. No, oh, God, I can't imagine how they made it. Nashville has an Ikea? That's just 4 hours and something away from me. Yes.
Oh, I think they do.
I should go. My friend, she orders from that, Leanne. She will order from, I know that she's bought furniture and stuff from, no. She's a Pottery Barn gal, not Ikea.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That's different. Yeah.
It's different, but honestly,
not really.
Pottery Barn is kind of like overpriced Ikea.
Yeah, they do. They have some really cute stuff.
They do.
Their bedding and stuff, so cute.
Oh, their bedding is beautiful.
Ugh.
It really, really is. But I think their furniture is a little bit overpriced for what it is. But that is my opinion.
Yeah, I know. I got you. Let's see. Ollie is here. Chanel, Caleb. Yes. Amy Michelle saying hi to Melissa. They are famous for sex videos. Who? Let me
Who?
know what the address is. Send me a link. What are we talking about? Send what's going on? I'm all about it. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Amy's saying thank you, and Wednesday said, "Oh yeah, I watched one of Winnie's old cherry spag unboxings. It was cool to see the progression of the channel. Yeah. Oh, that's when I first started. I got that one that I sent to that I traded with Meredith. Yes, 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 yes. You guys still chatting? Just ate Chinese. Did the shot, and now a load of laundry. Boy, Cammy
Hey,
is on it
Cammy.
today.
Cammy's
Coach
always
Jean
busy.
says, "Love you, gals." Jean, we love you too. Now,
Love
Jean,
you,
I'm
Jean.
taking a week off next week because I've got some days off and I have some things to get caught up on. So no live next week, but the week after is Totes Jean in the
Yes.
house. Yeah, we're gonna do a live with Jean, and that's gonna be fun.
When are you
I was talking about
there?
the Tanner guy. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm looking at myself
Wendy
doing this
says,
video.
"Oh, at Caleb Snell, Tanner L has a contract with Coach.
Really?
This changes
Whoa.
everything. This changes everything.
Oh, sure does. Sure does.
The shade. The mother
Oh.
effing shade of it all."
You
Caleb
know,
says, "Have to run, but great live. Good seeing you." Thank you, doll. I
good
am
seeing
so
you
glad
too,
that you dropped
Caleb.
by. Marcia, it snowed in Ohio?
Get out.
Oh God, I do not miss the snow in Ohio.
No. We had no snow this year at all. So
No, you guys got lucky. It was
nothing.
like you were all around it. It was all around you and nothing. Nothing.
I look like Marlon Brando in the Island of Dr. Moreau. The way
No, you do
here.
not.
Like, oh, yes, I do.
I have that exact same. Do you know I have that?
Really?
I have that. Yeah, I do.
Target.
But mine, does yours have thumb holes?
No, it's just like
okay.
bell sleeves. It's from Target. It's like a lounge pullover thing.
Okay, yeah.
Of course, I did wear this to work, but
yeah, I gotcha. So I had both furniture, Ikea and Pottery Barn. Ikea lasts longer. Wow, this is all eye-opening.
I have my bedroom set from Ikea, and it's like a rock, honestly.
Amy, hey girl, I'm loving your Lady Dior Winnie. She's beautiful. Amy, I will totally make you a great deal on that bag.
It is.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to use it, guys. I really don't. But, I gave it the old college try. Oh, I don't know. It feels good now. It looks better. All the white is gone. You can still see there. I mean, it's rough. You can still feel it's rough. But there's no somebody used the hell out of that bag. Woohoo! Awesome. My exciting life, Cammy says. Coach Jean, yeah, if he has a contract with Coach, that is messed up. I'm down. I'm like, wait, what?
But did his contract with Coach come from his videos, though? That's what I'm wondering.
Wonder if he started these videos to shade all the rest of the designers. And
that's
hey, Coach is great.
He does say good things about Coach, so it makes you wonder.
Yeah. Just like today, I did my last video. Where was my contract with Tarte?
Right. I can't even get Magic Links, let alone get a contract.
Oh God, Magic Links was so freaking. I asked them. I went through them 3 times. 3 times because everybody else's link process was so hard and so long and theirs was just boop boop, send us an email.
Yep.
And they kept saying no. And then on the third try, I didn't even know it. It was buried in my spam. Like a month went by and they said, congratulations, you're accepted magically. And I was like, wait, what? So, yeah. But I mean, you got to count it on your taxes. So,
Yeah.
That's income. It's income, guys. Anytime you hit a link that I put down, a magic link, it doesn't cost you anything, guys, but I do make a little, 10 cents. I don't know. It's very little. Like, and now I know that. So Magic Link starts you out at tiers. So like, if you're really like just at the bottom, which I am, you don't make as much as someone who's up here. And so when they do campaigns with people like Nordstrom for the Nordstrom sale and whatnot, they will sponsor you and give you money to shop there, to show it and link all the stuff. So it's kind of but you have to be a certain tier, and I'm not.
Yep.
I'm not that, far up. I didn't make too much money on there, but yeah, I trust me, I will link the hell out of some stuff, but I do not make a whole lot of money on it.
Well, I have the Amazon affiliate, and literally it's
That's
like
right.
fractions of pennies.
Like it is, and I can look on there and it'll say, like, if I do one of the lookalikes videos, which I've done a couple, I'll have 26,000 clicks or whatever. I mean, something, crazy. And it'll say, you've made $27. And I'm like, what? Girl, that's not going to help me.
Yeah. I mean, it's so minuscule. So for people who think that, you're going to be like putting money hand over fist into somebody's hands by clicking one of their links, it's just like, it just basically tells whoever whoever the link links to what the source of the sale is. So that it kind of allows them to know who to market to.
Well, and the thing it's that for sure. I mean, there's so many layers to all that.
Yeah.
You just think it's, I put a link up and I get paid if anybody buys something.
No.
It's way more than that. It's way deeper. And also on Amazon, when I signed up with them, because I've been an affiliate or associate or whatever they call it with them since day one. I mean, as soon as I got a channel, I went ahead but the thing is, they won't give me a storefront. Because I guess I don't have enough sales. I get that. Okay, fine, whatever, Amazon. But also they just, what was my thought? Oh yeah, Amazon. But when I set it up, it said, if anybody clicks on one of your links, there we go. And anything they buy while they're in there on that shopping session, you make money on. So if they go in there and buy, the tube of lipstick I show, or the, lookalike bag for $28, and then they decide to buy $1,500 worth of stuff, that never happens. But hypothetically, that was their whole, like, hey, you can really, and I really did at one point make tons of money, but it was like feeding a slot machine. I was buying, and then getting just a little bit of it back, enough to be like $500 a month.
Right.
But I was spending $1,500. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like one of those multi-level marketing gigs.
Robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So. A bad MLM.
There it was. Dawn, I've had so much fun. Andrea says, Winnie, you should reach out to Tart and explain how tardy I am. I know, right? Tart, send me some stuff. Beauty influencers, now that's the tea. They have drama all day, every day.
Yep.
They get loads of free shit. They get paid. They get sponsorships. They get flown everywhere. I mean, I'm talking about like your high tier, that Michaela Gal and Jeffree Star and all those. They really get the red carpet. Listen, we're in the wrong damn business. Now, don't forget to show Jackie your lipsticks.
Oh, I will. Now that we're on the topic of lipsticks.
Saya! I love you. Oh my God, I'm going to get Saya on one day too when he's
that would be cool.
I love Saya. I want him to tell me some men on bags stories.
Oh yeah, definitely. I used to love men on bags.
I want him to spill some tea. And he's friends with, one of my favorite YouTubers, Rich Lux.
Oh yes, yes.
I don't want to name drop and try to clout chase on Saya.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I thought that's so funny. I watched Caleb's video the other day about is YouTube dead? He did one too when Autumn did. Caleb did one, not Caleb Snell, but the other Caleb.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
I mean Connor. Shit, am I saying
Connor?
Caleb?
Connor.
God, excuse me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Connor,
but Connor's. He said in the end he was like one of the things that stuck out to me. You've got your clout chasers, and I was like, number one right here. I know he was talking about me, and I'm okay with that. I'm a huge clout chaser girl. Always, always, always. We have some drama. Okay, Saya, please let's chat after this. Cammie says I can never quit my day job unless the four of us start pole dancing on videos. Girl, I will break that pole.
Can you imagine?
I
Oh
will
my
break that
God.
pole. I'll play the music for y'all though. I will DJ that event. Somebody's gonna be like, put those boobs back away. There's a big scar on this one. I don't know what's going on. That's my daggone reduction gone wrong, girl. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. Who's gonna see these boobs? Ain't nobody.
No, they'd be screaming for me. Put it back on.
Put it back. Put it back. Oh my God. Yes, Saya, I want to hear all the dirt. But what? But is Jackie gone? Oh, Jackie's gone, isn't she?
Gone? I don't know.
I don't know. Jack, are you here? Did you want to hear about the lipsticks? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna text her because I have to get my little list together.
Okay. I always wear, if anybody, I know nobody cares, but I always wear, I used to wear NARS. And it was that free sample that you got on your birthday. And then I actually bought the big ones when those ran out. I actually purchased a real, but it was that dark kind of berry. And then I bought that Dior Addict Lip Shine, and I love that. So most of the time when you see me on a video, every now and again, if I'm feeling nostalgic, I will wear one of my mom's lipsticks that she had. It's just like I got a little kiss. So sometimes I do. And those shades, I always line my lips in that. I bought that Dior pencil.
Okay.
So yeah, I bought a really nice Dior pencil. So Jackie, just if you're still watching, that's what I use. And I just bought some Jones Road, but they actually do that.
The bomb.
You've seen it. I mean, they've done a huge press. I don't know if anybody's not seen Bobbi Brown's Jones Road makeup.
I want to get one.
It's actually good. I got a deal where I got 5 things for $100.
Oh, right. Yeah, you got the kit.
Yeah, I got the little kit, and it came with an eye pencil. Came with two different, not highlighter, but cover kind of sticks. Pencils, cover up pencils, and it came with that thing there and a mascara.
Okay.
So those were the 5 things in. I'm looking for a tight lining pencil. That's what I'm in the market.
Okay. There used to be one. I want to say Urban Decay might have made it.
Okay. Yeah, because what I get from tight lining now is when I blink, it gets down on my lower lid.
Oh, I hate that.
And I look like Joan Jett, and she's not about that. That's why I'm using the tubing mascara. And that Chanel mascara, I love that Chanel mascara, but it does bleed down on me when I sweat.
It stays on me. It stays on me. Yeah. I've had this on since this morning.
The pop-up one that you got me. I love it.
Lord, yes.
Yeah, so I go back and forth between the two. And they both make you look like you got,
some real lashes.
Yeah, real lashes. Yeah.
Before I forget, Barreto has a special eyeshadow palette. I want to say it's 10 colors for like $100 and some change.
Oh.
And it's spectacular. I think I have to have it.
Okay.
So that's my downfall. It's like I could go without buying bags, but makeup, I'm just like,
I love it.
I just can't help
I
it.
love it.
Oh,
Julie
I love it.
Scott's here. Julie, hi, sweetie. Julie says, I had our company mascot,
Go
a
ahead,
toy
Henry.
Maltese, who weighs less than 3 pounds on my lap, and he got so excited when he heard your voice. I had to lift him up. That's so cute. Oh my
Aw.
God, your little Maltese baby. Sin says, I love Mac. Of course, Mac is the OG. I still
Mac
have
is awesome.
I still have my Mac. I do have the compact. I still have that. Studio Fix. Girl, you can't tell me nothing. She's right though. Sin's right. When they do like when artists do your hair or your makeup and hair, like when I went on Dr. Phil, it's been 20 years, guys. I've been on Dr. Phil, but the lady that did my makeup, that's what she used, Mac Studio Fix. And when they came out and powdered Dr. Phil's head, it was the Mac. It was the Mac, guys.
Yes,
so,
yes.
There you go. Sin knows what she's talking about. Sin was in the business. She knows everything.
Right, baby.
Andrea says they got you on the Jones Road. They did, and I love it. I do. I got the darker color, which I do underneath here, and then I put all over my eyes. I love it. It is balmy. I put it on my lips, my eyes.
That's what I like.
My cheeks. I did try it one day all over, but God, I looked so tan. I was like, no. It was too dark.
Yeah, I'm too fair for a lot of those things.
And the fair one, she's got a gap there between like Sunny Glow and nothing. So she's got one that just does luminosity, but I want something with just a little bit of color.
Well, the Hermes powder that I bought is very nice. And I don't remember the color now, like terracotta.
I can't afford that.
It's not that much of a difference. And it's a huge thing. It lasts forever. But the color of it is really, really nice. I've tried it. It doesn't oxidize. It just gives me enough warmth where, I look like I have a little bit of something going on. And I love the look of a bronzer with a little bit of a bright cheek color because it looks the same as a tan with a little bright cheek color. Like you've been in this and you've been basking.
Amy Michelle Luxury says your makeup always looks beautiful, Dawn. Bag of the day.
Thank you, Amy.
Bag of the day, girl.
My bag of the day is the Longchamp bag, but I don't want to get up from the spot because Tiger's going to jump in my seat.
Oh, Billy. I love this bag. I freaking love it. Oh my God. I can't even. And this $100, you can't tell me nothing.
No.
Nothing.
That's special.
Nothing. Julie says you can totally pull off the Joan Jett. I have before, but it makes my eyes look small. You know what I mean? Everyone give Winnie a thumbs up. Oh yeah, thumb up the live, guys. Help me out. Thumb up the live.
I thumbed it up.
Thank you. Amy loves the chair. Amy, you don't have this bag yet. You need one, girl.
Everybody
I can totally see you with a cherries bag. Yes, carrying it around. Oh, I love it. Dee Dee says, Julie says, I'm loving Charlotte Tilbury. I haven't tried any. I tried one thing. What was it? I haven't tried a whole lot.
The lipstick?
No. I want to say it was a shadow. Yes, it was. Okay, yeah, I have one Charlotte Tilbury. It is a glittery looking shadow that I bought at Ulta. And I think it's Charlotte Tilbury, maybe. Might not be. Wait a minute.
They usually come in quads. I'm not.
No.
You know what? They might have had glitter.
The glitter is crazy. Oh my God. It gets everywhere. It's like 1985 at Studio 54 again.
Yeah.
Amy says, I need cherries and the watercolor. Yes, you need
Oh,
both
that
of those,
watercolor. Oh,
girl.
it's amazing.
Amy, go ahead and put a heart on all the things that you want on eBay so they'll send you some offers. I got an offer after I bought this cherries. I got an offer on one. The guy was asking 18 something and he came down to 15. And the Vachetta was actually really good looking. I mean, it
Wow.
looked new. So I kind of kicked myself. But then I thought, you know what? I actually love this bag. I like the worn in look. I love it. I'm cool with it. So have you tried the Bobbi Brown crushed lip? Lip colors? No, I love that sheer formula. Oh God, Brooke, you're gonna get me started.
We'll have to try
I'm gonna
that.
have to try that. Yeah, for sure. Dawn, do you go to the King of Prussia and Premium Philadelphia outlets?
Premium Philadelphia outlets maybe once a year, if at all, because it's just such a pain to get to. And King of Prussia, yes, I go, but not so often because, again, it's like 45 minutes from where I am. And honestly, unless I need to go to a Bloomingdale, well, not Bloomingdale's because I have a Bloomingdale's that's closer, unless I need to go to one of the luxury boutiques or Neiman Marcus, like that's the only reason for me to go there. I have closer places
Yeah,
to go to for that. But yeah, I mean, yes,
for your
I
luxury
do
bug.
go. I do go to scratch that luxury itch, yes, but I'm waiting for the Hermes to open in Princeton. Wait, I can't wait. Oh my God. Oh
One
my
of these days, you're gonna walk in and they'll say, "Hey, Dawn,
Want to buy a Birkin?
yeah, come back here. We want to show you something. What do you think? What would you
Oh
do?
dear God. Oh, put me on the spot. I don't
You
know.
do it. Come
I
on.
probably would. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that anybody would want to have the shame of turning it down.
No,
That's the thing. So if you're offered, it's kind of
I
like
wouldn't.
you
And I'm
wouldn't.
not, I'm not on the journey, and I don't care about a new Birkin or Kelly. I don't care. I could care less. I've never been on the Hermes tip unless it's beat up and. But if I went in, say with you, because I've never been in an actual Hermes boutique, I've never even been in one.
Oh,
So
oh.
yeah. So if I went in with somebody like you and they said, "Hey girls, come in," I would try. I would pull out a dusty old credit card that doesn't have. Try this, you know, and they'd say,
Yeah.
"Yeah, we got the wrong gal. We were talking to your friend." So, but yeah, those are fantasy things that happen to people and not regular people. So what are you gonna do?
I
But
know.
I've had
I
the best
know.
time with you tonight. Oh my God.
Oh, it was so much
Amy says, is
fun.
King of Prussia worth driving 6 hours to get to? I've thought about it. Amy, you
Um,
live in what? You live
where
West
are you, Amy?
Virginia? Yeah.
You
6
know,
hours.
it really depends because if you have some place that's closer that has those stores, and I'm not really sure, like I used to have to go up to, gosh, where in the heck is this? Near Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
There's a mall right outside of Columbus. And that mall used to be pretty good. And they had a Saks, and I want to say they had a Neiman's, and
Oh
I want to
yeah.
say maybe a couple luxury boutiques. You know where I'm talking about,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway, that mall was kind of just as good as King of Prussia. I would
You
say
guys have an
only do
Elder
it.
Beerman?
Who?
Did you ever hear of a store called Elder Beerman's? Is
No,
that just Ohio? Okay.
it must be. It must be.
Lazarus? Did you ever have a store called Lazarus? Oh,
That sounds familiar. I think I
I
may
love.
possibly been to one.
Okay, Amy's been there. It is the Easton Mall. Okay, I was like, I know
There's
this.
another
I
one.
know it.
No, there's another one. It's Easton Town Center, and then there's another one that's kind of close by.
No, I was thinking Easton. That's what I had in my mind. Because see, my family lives in Powell, Ohio.
Okay.
So when I used to go up there, I haven't been in years and years and years now. But But anyway,
I mean,
neither.
I would say, Amy, if you want to do something else that's in the area, it would be worth it. But I don't think that Philadelphia premium outlets are different from any other outlets, quite honestly. Like, it's not worth it for me to get in the car and drive there. And I could drive there in like 40 minutes. So that's just me.
Okay, hey to Eva. She popped in. Hey,
Hey,
girl. She has
Eva.
her hat on. Amy says we had a Lazarus. I loved Lazarus. Oh, God, I loved it. I loved it. Oh, yes. Amy said, got my first credit card at 16 from Lazarus. Yes, girl, because you must have lived right where, because that's how we would drive up to, is go through West Virginia and get on those, those toll booths. Go through the three of them, and that's how we would get in, to Columbus that way. So she, being where she's at, then she must be close enough to just pop over. Yeah, I get it.
My first credit card was Bamberger's, which is Macy's, which became Macy's.
Oh, yeah. Mine was Lerner's New York. Lerner's.
Oh, I remember Lerner's.
Yeah,
yes.
That was my first one, was Lerner's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe Sears, but I'm pretty sure it was Lerner's. It was Lerner's, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I bought, I think my credit limit was $250.
Mine
and
was
I used to go, I used to go in there and we'd be ready to go. I was in college and we'd be ready to go out and I'd say, let's pop into Lerner's and get a new outfit. Let's get that new fit tonight, girl.
One of my first purchases.
I'm gonna have to run because I know my little girl has fixed. She fixed some sun-dried tomato spaghetti.
Oh, that sounds good. Enjoy. My battery's almost dead.
Oh, that's a spicy meatball.
Yes, it is.
Most importantly, was there a Henry Bendel? There was. I never saw a Henry Bendel in Ohio, but
there was an Easton Town Center, but later in the later years, like in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming, everybody. And Sai, don't forget to give me the tea. And
thanks
Dawn, thank you.
Winnie.
I will talk to you
in
a little bit.
Yes.
I'm gonna go eat this spaghetti and chill out for a while. I hope you guys have a great rest
spaghetti
of the week.
And enjoy.
Hey, what video you got coming out?
I think I'm going to be doing a skincare review next.
Okay.
Probably coming out Thursday.
All right, watch for that. Go over to Dawn's channel. Dawn, let's subscribe. Subscribe.
That's
Go
right.
watch my video tomorrow. It is part 2 of how the Hermes bag is coming along. I'm going to show you every part.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, Dee Dee, and all you guys. I love you.
Good night, Winnie. Bye.
Bye.